Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our first look at Edge of Eternities Playbox pre-sales data off of TCG Player covering the entire pre-release period. So in that whole time and out through and including release day on Friday, it sold 7,580 boxes on the platform at a total of $958,000 for an average price per box of 126. And if we were to go through and pull out the giant 99.99 dump sale, that average would move up a little bit more and look a little more favorable for your average small card store trying to sell on this platform profitably after fees and shipping. So what to compare it against, we will put up the previous three standard expansion play boxes, all from this year. And what you see when that happens is the red line of Final Fantasy still blows everything away. The yellow line of Tarkir Dragonstorm sits here right at about $1.5 million. And then we have our blue line of Edge of Eternities that we're concerned with in this video at a hair below a million. And last, Aether Drift at about 500,000. So in family performance with other standard expansion standard expansion play boxes that were not wildly successful universes beyond tie-ins. And it'll be interesting to see in the coming months where Spider-Man can thread in here. I kind of do not believe it's going to be as big of a deal as Final Fantasy was, but I think the universes beyond might bring in more sales than just regular standard expansion Magic products. So I would guess Spider-Man's going to end up somewhere in here between about 1.5 million and 3.5 million in cumulative spend. So I'll take another look at this at 50 days and 100 and 150 days post release just to see how the data are shaking out on the longer timeline for these play box products. But very good performance to deliver another standard product like this with sales in the expected kind of range. What we really don't want to see is wildly below recent sets, and we don't want to see, well, wildly above can be okay as long as it doesn't set an unrealistic expectation going forward. I kind of think we're free of that on Final Fantasy because everyone knows that it was such an anticipated IP crossover that that's what really drove it hard. Yes, it had some very powerful cards, it had some good chase products, but a lot of that doesn't bleed so much into the play box product. That's more of a collector box thing where people are chasing those chase cards that are put in the collector boxes. So, very good performance. We like to see it, and we hope it keeps up on the long term. I think Spider Man will come in between Final Fantasy and Tarkir. And man, it is a wonderful time for Magic. It seems WotC can do no wrong at this point, and I do not know, short of a full blown recession, what is going to snap us out of this Magic bull market we have been in for the last, golly, 18 months. 18 months. Yes, it has been wonderful. So let me know what you think, guys. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.